Good morning everyone. So from the last two lectures, we are just saying about the work. What is work? When we call a work is zero and something like that. Well, the name of our chapter is work and energy, right? Work and energy. But from the last two lectures, we are just thinking about this work. And not only that, we are not talking about a mental work, but we are just talking about a physical work. Because it is a physics. So we are just talking about a physical work in which what we have seen, that we have seen the work is depends on the force and the displacement. Both are vector quantity. Just because of that the work is a scalar quantity, right? And from that we get also the SI unit of work, which is Newton into meter. But this Newton into meter is also known as joule, as we have seen in a force that the F is equal to ma. Accordingly, the M stands for kg and the A has a meter per second square. After that, we call a unit of force as a Newton instead of kg meter per second square. Right? So like that, at here, the unit of work is Newton into meter, which is also known as joule. Joule is one scientist, and due to the respect of joule, we are just calling the unit of work as a joule. The unit of work is a joule, which is generally denoted by capital J. Right? So the SI unit of work is joule. That you have to remember. Understand? So we have seen this type of things. Not only that, we have also seen that when we call the work is zero, that if the force applied on the object is zero, then we call work is zero. If the displacement is zero, then the work is zero. And if both are zero, then the work is zero. Not only that, from that we have seen another equation, which is Fs cos theta, which can't be asked you in your exam, right? So, but as it is one of the part of this chapter that when the force and the displacement both are perpendicular to each other, the work becomes zero. And just because of that, I have taught you that also. That does not mean for you, because this cos theta and this theta and something like that, you are not in a just you do not know about this one, because it is a part of maths which will comes in a standard time, right? So at here, you have to just remember that the F and S both are perpendicular to each other. Then the work is zero. So that's the thing which we have seen in a previous two lectures, which is just about a work. Now, today we are going to see about the energy. What is energy, right? So, today's our topic is energy. Then what is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. Energy is the ability to do work. How much work can be done by you depends on your energy. If you have a higher energy, you can do a greater work. If the energy is less, then you can't do a work. Right? Like sometimes you feel a weakness. It means you have a lack of energy, and just because of that you can't do a work, or you are not wants to do a work because you do not have that much energy to do any type of work. Like if you have a fever, during that time you feel a weakness because there is no energy inside of it, inside of you. So you do not want to work because you feel a weakness. So the energy is the ability to do work. if you have a higher ability to doing a work, it means you have a higher energy. And if you have a less ability to do work, then you have a less energy. So you can say that the energy is the one type of work. It is a one type of work. Ability of work means the SI unit of energy is also joule. So the SI unit of energy is also joule. If you have a higher energy, you will do a higher work. And if you have a less energy, you will do a less work. So according to it, you can say that the ability to do work is known as energy. Now whenever you do a work on any object, is there any change in energy? Then yes, the energy is changed by the object and the worker who do a work on object. As you know that if you want to displace from one position to the another position, you have to use a force, and if you use a force, it means you are using your energy. For an example, if you run from one place to the another place for 1 or 2 kilometers, right, you feel weakness, that then your energy level becomes less. Your energy decreases because you are using your energy to displace yourself from one to the another position for 1 to 2 kilometers. That you are doing some work. You are doing some work and you are using your energy at that. Just because of that, your energy is decreases and it reaches to some less level. Understand? So like that, you can say that you are using your energy for displaying yourself. Not only that, sometimes you are using your energy to displace some another objects also. Like if you are doing a cycling, during that time also you are using your energy for pedaling a cycle. And just because of that, your energy is decreases. Understand? Just because of that your energy is decreases. At here, what is the thing is occurs? That the energy is giving by someone and taking by someone. So what is the meaning of work? The work means to take and give energy. The work is to take and give energy. So whenever one object gives energy to the another one, and the another one takes that energy from the other one, then it is known as work. Like whenever you are pedaling a bicycle, you are using your energy to pedal a bicycle. During that time, you are giving your energy to the bicycle. And just because of that, not only you, the bicycle can also displaced. सोचो, अगर आप एक जगह से दूसरी जगह बहुत ही फास्ट दौड़ के जा रहे हो, तो क्या होगा? अगर आप क्विकली दौड़ के जा रहे हो तो आप थक जाएंगे. आप थक जाएंगे. इसका मतलब आपकी एनर्जी लो हुई. क्या बाइसिकल कभी थकती है? क्या बाइक कभी थकती है? ओके, बाइक में तो चलो फ्यूल यूज होता है तो फ्यूल खत्म हो जाए, लेकिन बाइसिकल कभी थकती है? बाइसिकल ने भी इतना ही डिस्प्लेसमेंट किया या फिर इतना ही डिस्टेंस कवर किया, वो भी हमसे ज्यादा तेजी से, बिकॉज यू आर पेडलिंग इट एंड यू ट्राइज टू पेडल अ मोर quickly, right? So as you quickly pedal it, then it runs a more faster. As it more faster, it means वो भी वहां पे क्या होना चाहिए? एनर्जी लेवल उसका भी कम होना चाहिए. अगर उसका एनर्जी लेवल कम हुआ, इसका मतलब वो थक जानी चाहिए. क्या आपने कभी बाइसिकल को बहुत ही लंबा सफर करने के बाद थकते हुए देखा है? क्या जोरों शोरों से वो भी सांस लेती है? कभी नहीं होता. क्यों नहीं होता? वो भी थक जानी चाहिए ना. अंडरस्टैंड और नॉट? वो थक जानी चाहिए लेकिन वो थकती नहीं, और हम थक जाते हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि हम एनर्जी इस्तेमाल करते हैं। हम एनर्जी इस्तेमाल करते हैं मतलब हमारी एनर्जी चली गई, और वो कहां गई? तो वो बाइसिकल में गई, और बाइसिकल ने उसी एनर्जी से एक जगह से दूसरी जगह गए। मतलब कि बाइसिकल ने अपनी एनर्जी यूज ही नहीं की। किसकी एनर्जी यूज की? हमारी एनर्जी यूज। यहां वर्क हुआ। किससे वर्क हुआ? तो हमने काम किया, हमने काम किया, और हमने काम किस पे किया? तो हमने बाइसिकल पे काम किया। सो whenever object do a work, the energy decreases, and when work is done on object, the energy increases. When work is done by object, energy increases. But whenever work is done on object, energy decreases. So जब भी किसी चीज से काम होता है, मतलब हम लोग यहाँ पे हैं, at here we, whenever we pedal a bicycle or when we ride a bicycle, during that time हम लोग काम करते हैं, इसलिए हमारी एनर्जी कम होती है, और हम लोग बाइसिकल पे काम करते हैं, इसलिए बाइसिकल की एनर्जी बढ़ती है। सॉरी, यहाँ पे डिक्रीजेस, यहाँ पे इंक्रीजेस। यहाँ पे इंक्रीजेस। Whenever work is done by object, its energy decreases, because उसने काम किया तो उसकी एनर्जी कम हो जाएगी। लेकिन यहाँ पे किसी पे काम हो रहा है, इसलिए उसकी एनर्जी बढ़ेगी। तो बाइसिकल क्या करती है? तो बाइसिकल खुद से तो काम कर नहीं सकती, तो हम लोग उस पे काम करते हैं। इसका मतलब हमारी एनर्जी कम होती है, वो बाइसिकल में चली जाती है, और बाइसिकल बिना एनर्जी यूज किए एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाती है, क्योंकि वो तो लिविंग तो है ही नहीं, मतलब उसे हमें ही ले जाना पड़ेगा, इसलिए हम काम करते हैं बाइसिकल पे, इसलिए हमारी एनर्जी कम होती है, उसकी एनर्जी बढ़ती है, और वही एनर्जी से वो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाती है, इसलिए उसकी एनर्जी में कोई फर्क पड़ता नहीं है। तो ये है एनर्जी। द एनर्जी इज द एबिलिटी टू डू वर्क। द SI unit of the energy is joule. And what is the work according to the energy? To take and give an energy, it is known as work. And when the work is done by object, the energy decreases. And when the work is done by on object, then the energy increases of that object. So here it is our topic, energy. Now, a different types of energies are present. Like in daily life, we are using a different type of energy, like a muscular energy. Sometimes we are using a muscular energy. Sometimes we are using a electric energy. Sometimes we are using a heat energy. Sometimes we are using a wind energy. So in our daily life, we are using a different types of energy, and all the energies are combined of some of the importance energy, which is the main two types of energy that we will see in the next lecture.